It's your girl Naledi Mfoloe, straight from South Africa, bringing you the news, the laughs, and the side eye you didn't know you needed. Now, I need everyone to be seated because what I'm about to play for you is one of those moments where the audacity arrives early and loud. So a black man goes on a show and proudly announces with his full chest that I don't date black women, right? Okay, we've heard that before. But then he decides to explain why. And this is where the mess begins. Now, according to him, black women have nappy hair. They have wigs that fall off in the club. And apparently that's enough justification for him to write off an entire group of women.
I don't date black women. I like nice hair. Well, I could rub my fingers through it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
White women, hair silky. Black women, nappy wigs falling all off at the club. You know what I mean? Dry.
You're being disrespectful. Okay, that's enough. I'm gonna ask you to leave if you can't be respectful.
Well,
so okay.
Have a good one.
Okay.
Thank
yeah.
you.
If you can't,
I keep it real. All right.
Okay. It doesn't matter. That's not real. That's rude.
Now, sir, let's pause. Because while he was busy critiquing wigs, his own hairline was packing its bags and filling a change of address form. Now let's watch. And you know what's hilarious is that it's always the ones we wouldn't even shortlist that have the most to say. Always. Now here's the part that made this clip go viral, right? The white women on the panel did not even co-sign with this foolishness, not even one of them, right? And you could tell from the video that they were quite uncomfortable. Number one, they were silent, and some of them even looked like they wanted the floor to open up, right, and swallow the conversation whole. Because here's the truth. Nothing is more awkward than watching a black man degrade black women in front of non-black women, expecting applause, you know? And instead, what he got was secondhand embarrassment. And I'm so glad. And I do want to also give credit where it's true, right? Shout out to the host. So we see you, because the host did not just let this nonsense slide, right? He checked him immediately, called out the disrespect, and basically told him politely and firmly that you can get stepping stone. And that's how you do it. That's exactly how you do it, because preferences are one thing, but disrespect, public humiliation of black women, that's another story. I mean, you're allowed to date whoever you want to date, sir, with the receding hairline, you know, but you are not allowed to insult black women to justify it. And what always stands out in these kind of situations is this, right? Men like this never just say, I'm attracted to someone else. They always need to tear black women down in the process. And why? Because they have a low self-esteem. Because also, it's not about attraction, it's about insecurity. Simple as that. Because a confident man doesn't need to explain his dating choices by mocking women who he doesn't deem attractive or whatever, right? And the irony here is that black women didn't ask for his opinion, didn't request his analysis, and definitely didn't need his approval. So watching the room go quiet, watching the white women not laugh, and watching the host shut it down, that was the real moment. You know, that was the real moment of this entire show, because it exposed the truth that anti-black statement doesn't play well outside of insecure echo chambers, you know. And at the end of the day, this wasn't a dating preference conversation. It was a self-own, you know. And I do believe that this needs to be a lesson learned, that if you have to degrade black women to feel chosen, then you're already losing, sir. Now, talk to me in the comments. Was the host right to shut it down, or should he have let him keep talking and embarrass himself further? Now, I do want to hear what your thoughts are on this. Drop your comments in the comments section. I'm Naledi Mfoloe, and this is the Philip Scott Show, where foolishness gets addressed and disrespect gets checked.